The following is a special presentation of Big Pauly's World of Sports Sims, alternating the reality of sports and entertainment since 2020. Welcome to a special episode of PWT Main Event, the PWT All-Stars card from Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky, virtually. Hello, everybody. Big Pauly at ringside for a four-card bout. We're going to have all four matches for you. And we are going to begin with a battle for the World Tag Team Championship. The Funks recently acquired the title. They are being managed right now on the road with Gary Hart. 75 minus before his 75 minus, I'm sure, refers to his accident in Tampa, and we're using what he was before then. The Briscoe brothers are the challengers, and they are trying to become World Tag Team Champions a third time in the PWT. After this, we'll have our World Junior Heavyweight title match. Taz facing Antonio Inoki. Inoki trying to reclaim the Junior Heavyweight title. Then John Pezic will face El Hijo del Santo. Santo won by, I believe it was a disqualification in Mexico City just a few short days ago. And then we'll have our main event, the 30-man Battle Royal. The winner will get a title shot next month on the PWT All-Star card in Chicago. And I'm going to write that down just so I remember it, because I just made that up right now. So we use Wrestling's Finest, the wonderful game from Tom Vogel, for our bouts. And the PWT is posted. The tour stops are posted on the Wrestling's Finest Delphi board and on my Facebook group, the Big Pauly's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. So here we go. And I'm still working on the rating system, by the way. It took a little longer than I thought to think of it. An AEW-like ranking systems where it's wins percentage, then it's strength of victory, and then it's the game rating of the wrestlers. That's basically what it will be. So look for that post on the Delphi board probably Thursday, and we restart up the PWT on Friday with a tour stop in New York. And off we go in this bout. Of course, this was a long-standing rivalry. And the Briscoes, of course, were usually baby faces, except in Mid-Atlantic in '83, and the Funks are the heels. Of course, in Amarillo, it would probably be a role reversal. They would be the faces, and the Briscoes would be the heels. But these two had quite a rivalry that spanned a couple of decades, and off we go with it. And the Funks start with a double team, followed by a kick. They are the champs, so the Briscoes have to get a pinfall or a submission within 60 minutes or before any other result occurs to claim the tag titles. Reverse cradle by the Briscoes, and I'll have... wait a minute. Let me try an illegal pin attempt. Do you want to? Okay, so I'm controlling the Funks here, it would appear. Yes, I am. I forgot to set the computer for the Funks. We're just going to play it as it lays. You egg-sucking dogs. Leg hold by the Funks and a kick. And I'll try to use my strategy cards. But as the Briscoes used there. Briscoe brothers avoid opponent's move and easily counter. The Briscoe brothers have control. We'll use a strategy card to nullify. Briscoe brothers apply their tag team expertise. So early on, we're only 326 into this bout. The Funk's doing well. Inside cradle. And I'm going to call for Gary Hart to help. I want to get out of here with the titles. Hart creates some activity at ringside that causes both the referee and the Briscoe brothers to pay attention to the ringside shenanigans. Attempt was stopped. There you go. Double team by the Briscoes. Legal arm hold. DDT for the Funks. I'm going to try for the illegal pin. Hey, I'm a heel here. And the Briscoes kick out. Double team for the Funks. They just barely avoid a DQ. So, I'm going to look at my cards. After a successful hold, use a foreign object. Yeah, I want to get out with the title, so I'm going to try everything. Leg drop by the Briscoes. Double team for the Briscoes. Illegal punches countered. And the Briscoes using some more tag team expertise. Funks are 2-2 at this point. And when they are the baby faces, the Briscoes are 9-1-4. By the way, when I set up these ratings, it'll be combined. If there are multiple cards and they have all been used during the course of this PWT year so far, that it will be combined. No pin, but I got to go through the cards that have happened sequentially because that's how I get my strength of victory. I'll explain it to you briefly. Say somebody is 5-0, then you beat them, either by count out, submission, any way. Then whoever got the win gets the 5 points. Basically, that's how it will work. So Tully Blanchard will have a ton of points because he beat Inoki cleanly twice in February. Arm hold by the Funks. Spinning toe hold countered. Now I'm ahead on my strategy card. I'm up 4-3 right now. I'm going to use tag team expertise. And there you go. And yeah, it's a nip-tuck battle at this point. They each are now down to 3 strategy cards. Double team by the Funks. Headlock, which I normally don't pay attention to because I usually let the computer control both men. Legal chop for the Funks. Legal arm hold for the Funks. Guest commentator challenges Gory Funk Jr. to the match. Okay. Funks picked the Briscoe brothers and slammed them down. So this is a possible pin. Oh, got a cough. Hang on. And off we go. No pin, we keep going. A camel clutch-like hold by the Briscoes, and that doesn't work. Whipped to the ropes by the Briscoes, and they would actually do that to the Funks. I have seen matches from the early 80s from Championship Wrestling from Florida, and that's exactly what they would do. Double team attempt by the Briscoes, and another double team attempt. Illegal punches by the Briscoes. Flying knee drop. No! I'm going to call for outside help. And ally who just recently came to ringside rings the timekeeper's bell. I think it's the Hollywood Blondes. Briscoe brothers thinking they have won, jump to their feet. Match must continue. Double team attempt by the Briscoes. Submission move, and we'll cancel that because they can't get a submission there. Each team with 3 strategy cards left. Body slam by the Briscoes. Now the Briscoes have a slight lead, but it's anybody's match at the 16-minute mark. Roll up by the Briscoes. No. Double team attempt by the Briscoes. And a clothesline sending, we'll say, Dory Jr. to the arena floor. And a double team attempt by the Funks to counter. Backslide. No. Of course, Dory, Terry, and Jack Briscoe were all NWA champions at one point, and Jerry was an NWA junior heavyweight champion. I think on at least one occasion. Briscoes get the double team. Body slam. Suplex attempt by the Funks. Oh, just misses. And we're 18:45 into the bout. Spinning toe hold, but it's not really cinched in. The Briscoes can kick out of that. And they come back with a kick. Side roll. No pin. Briscoe brothers have control. Reverse cradle, but that was instantly kicked out of by Terry. Briscoe brothers have control. Figure 4 leg lock. I'm going to call on Gary Hart to help. No pin. So it's down to 2 cards each. A kick by the Briscoes. Body press. No. And we go on. Punches by the Briscoes. And a nice double team there by the Funks. Ref looking more and more like he will need a Malox moment after this bout is over with of all the interfering. And some more double teaming. Boston Crab, that's not going to score a fall here. Legal punches by the Briscoes. Supplé attempt by the Briscoes. Briscoes still with a very slight lead, but like I said, and keep saying, it's anybody's match right now. Submission, that cannot score a positive result. Double team attempt punches. Thank you very much. Body slam by the Funk Brothers. I could use tag team expertise as my final card. Eye gouge by the Funks. Supplé attempt. I'll try for that illegal pin. No, didn't get it. Champ's getting desperate now. It's 27-11 into this 60-minute time limit bout. A sleeper hold by the... Was it the Funks? Yes, it is, but it can't score a successful submission. Double teaming by the Funks. Anybody's bout still. Legal throw by the Briscoes. No. Hair pull by the Briscoes. Headlock. And on we go. No action. It's getting monotonous. Disqualify check. Briscoes use arm holds. Double team attempt by the Funk Brothers. And some more double teaming. Arm hold. Pin hold. Inside cradle. And yes, I'm going to interfere. And the Funks are going to keep the titles. Ally, who was just arrived at ringside, quickly rolls in the ring, attacks the Briscoe brothers. It's the Hollywood Blondes, Jerry Brown and Buddy Roberts, who interfere. The Briscoe brothers are in Florida nowadays, so after they lost the World Tag Team titles to Pat O'Connor and Ronnie Etchinson in the Central States region. I include St. Louis along with the Central States. So the Hollywood Blondes have interfered, which is good for the Funks because they're going to walk away with the championship. They'll be DQ'd for the outside interference in this bout, but they will keep the titles. Time of the fall was 32 minutes even, a 4.5-star match, a great way to kick off the card. And stamina was very close, 409 to 411. So I will be back in just a moment with our junior heavyweight title bout. You could watch this for 15 seconds. You're watching the Big Pauly's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. Number 2 on our PWT All-Stars card. Just had the Funks escape with their titles, losing by DQ to the Briscoes, and it's Taz and Antonio Inoki doing battle in Lexington, 4 days removed from their fight in Tokyo. Of course, Inoki is the former junior heavyweight champion of the world and had a 12-match win streak going before Tully Blanchard snapped it in Charlotte February 7th. Blanchard eventually lost his title to Atlantis, who lost his title in Tampa to Hiro Matsuda, who lost to Pepper Gomez, who lost to Taz. And that's why we are where we are right now. And off we go with this bout. Inoki coming in 13-2-1. So if Taz pins him with the new ranking system, that's 11 points in strength for victory. So if we have ties in terms of winning percentage, it goes to strength for victory first. And Taz, whoever Taz is tied with, he would very likely have the advantage. So this is another one-fall 60-minute time limit bout. And off we go. Taz is 2-1-2, by the way. Taz tried to sneak in and bushwhack Inoki, but something went wrong at the last second, so he aborted the mission. Elbow by Inoki and a neck hold. Of course, Inoki, famous for his 1976 bout with Muhammad Ali, and Inoki is cut right away. Cut on the lower lip, a minor cut, but that could have bearing on the match ahead. Sleeper hold for Taz, but Inoki immediately slips out of it. Face rake countered. Suplex attempt for Inoki. Yeah, too early to get any successful chance of a pin there. That had a microscopic chance of working. Suplex attempt by Taz, but we have done videos in the past where somebody has a 3 count of 2 and it's gotten it done. Neck hold by Taz. Kick by Taz. I'm sure Taz is kind of like the Funks here. He just wants to escape Lexington with the title. And the cat calls getting to Taz. And you would think a longtime professional would handle the crowd reaction a little better, or that Taz just simply wouldn't care about it. So as I was saying, Inoki and Ali had their famous fight. And Inoki was restricted into what he could do. Yep, I did it again. I set the computer for Taz, but I didn't set it for Inoki. I wasn't trying to do that, but if I'm going to do it, let's do it. And Inoki getting the support from the crowd, whipped to the ropes, countered by Inoki. Countered by Taz, who clamps on a legal arm hold. Since we have the advantage on the number of strategy cards we have, we'll go in outside the ring chart the next time we have the opening. Cobra clutch and Inoki immediately kicking out of that. Headlock. Suplex attempt by Taz. Not to be. Legal knee by Taz. Whip to the ropes. No action. Over to Inoki. Nope. Taz tried to get something doing there, but Inoki blocked it. Body slam countered. Okay. Kick by Taz. T-bone Taz mission countered. Legal forearm countered. Kicked by Taz. Illegal biting by Taz. Whip to the ropes. And so far, Taz has the better of it. Clearly, at this point, we are 11 minutes into our bout. Hair pull countered by Inoki. Unsuccessful hold. 5% of an auto control loss. 10 no percent. Okay. We'll play this card. Inoki tries to get more aggressive, and it must have worked for 15%. 15 points off of Taz's numbers. No action. Illegal punches by Taz. Nope. No action. Whip to the ropes by Inoki. We're going to go outside the ring here. And a punch staggering Taz. Auto control loss. Illegal punches by Inoki. That continues on. Continue to use punches. He clearly doesn't have any respect for Taz. Suplex attempt and a nice one. And Taz falls to the canvas. No action. Foreign object pin attempt by Taz. Nope. Countered. Arm hold by Inoki. We still have the strategy card advantage, so let's play it out. Taz has a large cut on his right eye now as he gets hit, Taz gets hurled to the barrier at ringside, and it has busted him open slightly. Cut below the right eye, blood beginning to pour out. No, I'm not going to try an illegal pin attempt. And almost a pin there. Neck hold by Inoki. And some choking. Well, that's un-Inoki-like. Legal chop by Inoki. Body slam. No pin. Inoki leaves the ring to go after Taz outside of the ring. Taz ready for him. Nails him with a vicious chair shot. Following it by a trip to the ring post. Okay. About even match at this point. 18-21 in. Kick by Taz. Suplex attempt. And another. That's why they call him the human suplex machine. Another hanging vertical suplex. No, I'm not calling for outside help. I don't think Inoki would do that. And Inoki coming back with punches. Past the 20-minute mark, 60 to go, so Inoki has to win by pin or submission before any other result happens, such as the time limit running out. Illegal tactics used by Taz. Illegal punches by Taz. Okay, just seeing what I have in the inventory still. Headlock by Taz. And punches. Auto control loss. No action for Inoki. Body slam. Will it get it done? No. Now I'll use my successful hold call on fans for support. And there's the crowd again. They want to see Inoki win the title back. Legal forearm by Taz. Suplex attempt on Inoki. No. Legal chop by Inoki. Enziguri, and this could end it. What do we have here? We have an ally who appears at disinterested at ringside, suddenly enters the ring and attacks Antonio Inoki from behind. Well, I could only think of one person this could be. Tully Blanchard. So they might have to settle things in an inter-regional matchup. Taz DQ'd. So he gets his wish. And it will be a DQ for outside interference. The time of the fall, 26-24. 3.5-star bout. And Taz will walk away once again with the Junior Heavyweight Championship of the PWT. We will be back with our World Heavyweight Championship match, John Pesek against El Hijo del Santo, right after this. You're watching the Big Pauly's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. To now bout number 3, John Pesek facing El Hijo del Santo. This is the second reign for Pesek, who won the title back in Vancouver in February and has been defending it ever since. We use his Pioneer card, not his shooter card. And El Hijo del Santo, the son of the Saint, recently got a victory over Pesek by disqualification, I believe it was, in Mexico City. When Dr. Wagner interfered. So Santo will get the nod here. And he has the capability to hold Pesek. Pesek now 16-3-3. This is the 23rd match already for Pesek this year. And El Santo undefeated, El Hijo del Santo at 5-0-1. He got a time limit draw with Dr. Wagner, and that has been it. So Pesek could pick up some strength of victory points right here if he beats El Santo. El Hijo del Santo has done likewise with Pesek. So this should be a very, very good match for the world's title. And I checked. I have set both to the computer so I could just focus on doing commentary. A hair pull by El Santo to start this bout. Shows the lack of respect he has for the world champion. Legal leg hold by Pesek. Traded move. Neck hold for Del Santo. El Hijo del Santo. Low blow by Pesek right away. Yeah, these two don't seem to want to be on each other's Christmas card list. Though Christmas is 9 months away. A leg hold by Pesek. And a toe hold countered by El Hijo del Santo. And Santo using punches, rocking Pezic a little bit. An illegal turnbuckle move for Santo. Leg hold for El Hijo del Santo. Kick by El Hijo del Santo. And a flying double axe handle. Slight chance of scoring the pin there, but not to be. El Hijo del Santo races past the referee and surprises Pezic with a couple of quick moves. I'll tell you what took so slow for me to get the spreadsheet going on this new ranking system I had. I had to figure out how to let a spreadsheet divide by 0. You know, if you work with a spreadsheet like Excel or something like that, El Hijo del Santo attacks Pezic. There is a way to use division by 0. You have to set up an if error cell is what you do, and that's how you can do it. El Hijo del Santo tries to get more aggressive. Flying leg drop. It's been all Del Santo so far. El Hijo del Santo, Pezic is down about 90 points at this point, and this is kind of what happened with the match in Mexico City. El Hijo del Santo had the lead most of the way. Chopped by El Hijo del Santo, and he's been keeping Pezic off balance. So could we see a title change tonight here in Lexington, Kentucky? Well, we'll see. Punches and a kick. Whip to the ropes. Big boot. He's definitely getting scoring chances. That's now 4 for him to Pezic's 1. No action. Tope de Cristo. And what has happened here? Dr. Wagner Jr. suddenly appears. And he pulls the referee out of the ring. And El Hijo del Santo stays undefeated. He's 6 wins and a draw. A shame our preliminary bouts tonight have been marred by such interference. It gets 2.5 stars. And this one ends at 9:28 with El Hijo del Santo just proving his case a little more that he is a worthy adversary for John Pezic. So Pezic will keep the title, and we will move on to the main event, our 30-man Battle Royal, to see who gets the title shot a month from today in Chicago. You're watching the Big Pauly's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. If you like the video you're watching, feel free to use the Amazon link provided. I'll put it in the description down below. And off we go with our main event, the Battle Royal, to determine who will get a guaranteed title shot at the next PWT All-Star card in Chicago, April 29th. And here are your participants. Most of these men won Battle Royals in their respective circuit. In the case of Jackie Fargo, they had a winter storm hit Memphis. Their card was postponed, so they just went with the number 1 contender, which was deemed to be Fargo. In the case of Dick Hutton, Vladik Zbyszko, and Pepper Gomez, Hutton and Zbyszko got in because they were the most recent former world champions, and we've only been in operation 3 months, so the next criterion was former world junior heavyweight title holders, so Taz beat Pepper Gomez. So Gomez gets that number 30 spot. So let's go through the participants. Bruno Sammartino, Earl McCready, Kenny Omega, Leo Burke, Spirius Arion, Akibono, Tully Blanchard, Rick Steiner, Jack Briscoe, Andre the Giant, Jackie Fargo, Bill Watts, Mark Rocco, Kushida, Larry Zbyszko, Pat O'Connor, Bret Hart, Ricky Starr, Haystacks Calhoun, Daniel Bryan, Gorgeous George, Naoya Ogawa, Ken Patera, Tosh Togo, Tiger Mask, Dr. Wagner, Les Fortin, and the aforementioned Dick Hutton, Vladik Zbyszko, and Pepper Gomez. So off we go. And we have Tully Blanchard in immediate trouble, and out he goes. In fact, Dr. Wagner and Tosh Togo helping out. There are no friends in the Battle Royal. Jackie Fargo the next to go out. So we're already down to 28. Interesting little tidbit here between Hutton and Gomez. Gomez surviving. Now we got Pat O'Connor and Spirios Arion, and Arion gone. We're down to 27. Tosh Togo and Bret Hart. And Tosh survives. I don't think Akabono's going to be leaving. Bill Watts trying to get him out. I think you're going to see the big guys survive long. And I don't think it's a lead pipe cinch that Andre is going to win because Andre, last two Battle Royals he was in PWT, managed to survive, managed not to win as Gorgeous George unsuccessful trying to get Rick Steiner out. Now it's Daniel Bryan and Pat O'Connor. It's Labisco and Bruno. Bruno will get the title shot in New York against John Pezic. Friday, April 1st. Gorgeous George eliminated. So we are now down to 26. We have 4 out. Ken Patera survives against Zbyszko. Kushida can't stays in against Ken Patera. So now it's Jack Briscoe and Dick Hutton, a couple of former NWA World Champs, and Hutton is the 5th to depart. We're down to 25. Mark Rocco and Kenny Omega. Omega makes his exit. We're down to 24, and we got a gang up on Bill Watts. Watts is gone. So that is now 7 eliminated, 23 to go. Leo Burke survives a double team of Bret Hart and Pat O'Connor. Andre trying to get Jack Briscoe out. Not to be. Now we got a gang up on Mark Rocco. It's Vladek Zbyszko, Earl McCready, and Les Thornton, and Rocco is history. 8 down, 22 to go. McCready and Andre. McCready survives. Haystacks Calhoun. I don't think Kushida's going to get him out. Not to be. Ogawa and Bryan. Ogawa survives. Briscoe is out. And it's Larry Zbyszko doing the honors. So that's 9 down, 21 to go. Andre survives. It was Leo Burke and Daniel Bryan going after him, who is now Bryan Danielson. Oh, and this interesting battle here between Tiger and Bret Hart. Bret Hart is history. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gone, 20 to go. Haystacks and Daniel Bryan. Again, Haystacks survives. Kushida is the 11th man out. We're down to 19. Zbyszko survives Tosh Togo's attack. Ogawa and Andre. Andre, you're not going to get Andre that easily. Might get him by the latter stage of this Battle Royal, but not now. 10:35 into the bout. Bryan is the 12th man out. We're down to 18. McCready stays in against Calhoun. Now we got a couple of heavyweights here. Akebono and Calhoun. Calhoun survives. Pat O'Connor and Pepper Gomez squaring off. Nothing happening. Calhoun and Zbyszko, no. So we have 12 gone, 18 to go. Tosh Togo, nope. Earl McCready trying to get him. Now he's trying to get Wagner. Not to be. Bruno and Pepper. Pepper survives. Leo and Togo is gone. 13 down, 17 to go. Zbyszko and McCready, and Zbyszko survives. Zbyszko won the first Battle Royal to become the world heavyweight champ. Right now it's Calhoun and Thornton. Thornton is out, so I believe that is 14 gone and 16 to go. I'm going to double check to be sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 16 left in the Battle Royal. At the 16:20 mark. I think stamina might come into play here. Ogawa tossed out by, let's see, Starr, Wagner, and Zbyszko. So we're halfway home. 15 gone, 15 to go. Andre survives an elimination attempt from Burke and Zbyszko. We got 3 men on Pepper Gomez. Ricky Starr, Earl McCready, Vladek Zbyszko, and there goes Pepper. 16 gone, 14 to go. Bruno, can he survives? And it's Vladek Zbyszko, Larry Zbyszko, and Pat O'Connor taking him out. 13 left, 17 gone. Akebono survives from Pat O'Connor. Zbyszko, Larry Zbyszko is gone. It's Steiner and Starr getting assists for that throw out. So we're down to 12, 18 men gone. Andre survives from Pat O'Connor and Earl McCready. Akebono with Calhoun and Steiner attacking, and Akebono is gone. We're down to 11. McCready, Burke, Rick Steiner, Andre the Giant, Pat O'Connor. Ricky Starr, Haystacks Calhoun, Ken Patera, Tiger Mask, Dr. Wagner, and Larry Zbyszko. And will Steiner here be the 20th man gone? Wagner, Patera, and Calhoun, get him out. We're down to 10. Wagner against Tiger Mask, no. Ricky Starr and Haystacks Calhoun against Ken Patera, no. Andre trying to get Vladik Zbyszko out, not to be. So Ricky Starr will try it, not to be. Haystacks and Tiger is the 21st gone. We're down to 9. 9 to go. Now it's Haystacks and Andre. Battle of the Giants here. And now it's Andre and Dr. Wagner. And now it's Calhoun and Ricky Starr. And now Leo Burke in trouble. It's Dr. Wagner, Andre the Giant, and Earl McCready. And there goes Leo Burke. 8 men left. 22 gone. O'Connor and Starr, and O'Connor is the 23rd gone. 7 to go. We'll recap the field. Earl McCready, Andre the Giant, Ricky Starr, Haystacks Calhoun, Ken Patera, Dr. Wagner, and Vladik Zbyszko. Now Calhoun survives the strongman Vladik Zbyszko. Dr. Wagner will try, not to be. Zbyszko and Ken Patera, not to be. McCready against Zbyszko. Calhoun and Ricky Starr. Starr is gone. We're down to 6. Good effort by Ricky Starr. He'll come back to Vancouver a hero. We're down to 6 men now. It's Zbyszko and Patera. Zbyszko is gone. He's the 25th man to depart. It's down to 5. McCready, Andre, Haystacks Calhoun, Ken Patera, Dr. Wagner. And Dr. Wagner here might be in trouble. And he is gone. We're down to 4. 26 out. McCready, Andre, Haystacks, and Ken Patera. And Patera just tried to get Calhoun out. Now it's McCready on Patera. Not to be. Double team here. Ken and Andre. Patera and Andre trying to get McCready out. And we are down to 3 men. Ken Patera and Haystacks. Haystacks survives. Now it's Haystacks trying to get Patera. When we have it, folks, we have the Battle of Giants to see who will win this Battle Royal. We are 28:53 into the bout. It's Haystacks and Andre. Andre and Haystacks. Andre survives. These two might survive a while. Haystacks will try again. No. Haystacks going to try a 3rd time. No. A 4th time. No. Now Andre tries. Not to be. And Andre tries again. Not to be. And as Gorilla Monsoon famously said in WrestleMania 3, this is the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. Andre tries again. No. He'll try a 4th time. No. Now Haystacks tries. No. Again. No. Andre. No. Haystacks. No. Andre. No. Haystacks. No. This could be a battle that goes on for eternity. But one of these men is going to get the title shot come April 29th in Chicago. And there you have it. Andre the Giant gets off the schneid, won the Battle Royal in the Continental region. He was a special guest brought in. And now Andre wins the Battle Royal, and he will get the title shot at whoever is the PWT champ come April the 29th. So Andre has done it, and that was a long battle between Andre and Haystacks that went, let me do my math here, 5 minutes and 34 seconds. So, I hope you enjoyed our PWT All-Stars card. I'll be back Sunday, April 3rd, and we'll have a World Tag Team title bout from Montreal. This has been Big Pauly coming to you, wishing you well, Godspeed and God bless. We will do it all again soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody. Take care.